So since Loba came into season 5, everyone has been trying to figure out if she's really a top tier legend or not. I personally feel that Loba has huge potential, and that's why I ranked her as an A tier legend on my list. But like most legends currently in the game, she still has some problems and some issues that hold her back. Today I wanted to look at the weaknesses of Loba and talk about how she could actually be improved to possibly become an S tier legend in Apex one day. I honestly feel as if Loba is just a couple of updates away from becoming one of the deadliest legends in the game. So as always, if you guys do enjoy, be sure to leave a like and also let me know your thoughts on the current state of Loba and how you think she could be improved if she even needs to be improved. And one more thing, you see that red button below the video? Click it and subscribe for good luck in your next Apex pack. Alright, so my overall opinion on Loba right now in game is mostly positive because she does make the game a bit more fun right now. She's very interesting, but I think because most of her abilities have such potential, Respawn kind of held back and didn't give her the full power she could have gotten because they were afraid to make her too strong. I'll talk more about that as we get into the video, but I want to start things off with Loba's passive. So this passive obviously allows you to see epic and legendary loot through walls, which can be very useful in some scenarios, like if you're playing with randoms and stuff, because you get to see where the best loot is first, but not every single piece of epic and legendary loot is going to be good. Now this ability right now is in a very good state, but I think it could also be improved if Respawn were to allow you to choose, let's say, two types of like loot you want to see through walls. So let's say you want to see medkits and you want to see shield batteries. I think that right there will be a much better use of this ability. Let's say you only want to see light ammo and heavy ammo. If you could actually choose to see what type of loot you want to see, I think this will make Loba's passive on a whole just much more effective and useful currently in the game. Now don't get me wrong, this passive is still in a very good state, it's still very usable and effective, but I think overall if you want to make Loba a much more competitive and effective legend, then this change right here will be very good. For you guys who have been playing Loba non-stop since season 5 came out, what do you think of a change like this, and do you think it could actually benefit her in the long run? Let me know. Alright, so let's move on to Loba's tactical ability, which right now I think is her best ability and it has the most potential as well if you really know how to use it. Now I think Respawn was very careful when they were implementing this ability into Loba's kit, because this ability right here has the potential to be one of the best, if not the best, in the game. So because of that, Respawn placed many things in place to like kind of hold back this ability and not make it as strong as it possibly could be. One of the biggest weaknesses of this ability is the animation you actually have to go through when you use it. So when you first throw Loba's bracelet to teleport, you're basically stuck in this very slow walking animation, and because of that you're also very vulnerable. Not to mention when you actually do teleport, you're also stuck in an animation as Loba tries to ready up. So I think that all of these mechanics that Respawn put in place really just limits how effective Loba's teleport can be and kind of makes it a bit underwhelming in the long run. When I first began to play Loba, it was obviously very fun, it was new, it was fresh, and even though this ability right now in game is still very effective, you can be very good with it, I feel like Respawn is just one update or maybe even two updates away from making this ability what it really can be. So maybe if the ready up time was faster when you actually teleport, or maybe if you could run when you first throw the bracelet, that would make her a lot more versatile and effective in game. So what do you guys think about that change? I think if you try to improve this ability too much, it could very well become OP, so it's a delicate balance if Respawn ever really wants to improve it and try to make it even more effective in game. Alright, so lastly, let's take a look at Loba's ultimate ability, which is called Black Market Boutique, and I feel as if out of every single one of her abilities, this one right here is in a very good spot. I don't really see Respawn making much changes to this because the range, I would say, is in a good place, and if you really know how to use it, especially in ranked and stuff, you can pull off some crazy plays with this ultimate. So yeah, most of Loba's weaknesses and problems come from her tactical ability, the teleport, because if you use it too aggressively, if you time it bad, if you just don't use it correctly, you can die as soon as you teleport because you have all of these animations and mechanics before you can actually use your gun. And once Respawn buffs this ability, if they even decide to buff it, I think Loba will be in a much more effective spot and she would even potentially rise to an S tier legend in Apex. So what do you guys think? Anyway, that's all I have have for you guys today. Let me know your thoughts on the current state of Loba and how you would actually go about improving her, and where would you also rank Loba currently in Apex? Would you put her as a S tier legend, an A tier legend, a C tier legend? Where do you think Loba currently ranks in Apex? Let me know. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in some more Apex. Till next time.